Hey guys, welcome back to another installment of LHCyberx Explains It All, and today we're going to be talking about HTML and CSS, more specifically CSS styling and all of the different elements you can change and modify within an HTML document. So the first element we're going to be talking about is changing the color of a font. We're going to go through this example in a paragraph, the paragraph that you see on the right of the screen. So the most important thing to begin with is the tag that you're going to be modifying with. This tells the file which part of the HTML file that you're going to be modifying. So we picked P. P means that we're going to be modifying the paragraph tag, which is right here. And since the paragraph is already text, it already knows it's filled with text. All you got to do to change the color is type color, semicolon, and then you can either put a hexadecimal value in there for a color, or you could just type red. Simple as that. Put a semicolon, and as you can see, it turns red. So that's a very simple one that we just went through. Now we're going to go through a little bit more complex one. So next thing we're going to do is we're actually going to use this same paragraph, but we're going to get rid of the color just to make it a little bit easier to read. And now we're going to go and put a paragraph border around this. So what we're going to do is the same idea. We're going to type border, colon, and then there's a lot of different ones you could do. You could do a dotted line, solid line. So it's also important to specify the size. So we're going to start out with a 4-pixel dotted red semicolon, and it puts a dotted one around there. Now if we change this to solid, changes it to solid. We can also change the color to blue as well. And then changing this value will make it thicker, or of course thinner. So that's another cool thing if you're trying to section off your document, trying to make it look a little bit organized. That's a good thing to have, so we'll delete that. And then our last thing we're going to go through is aligning text. So on here, within this resume document, down here is an education section. Now, if you scroll down to the bottom of this CSS file, this education section actually has its own section under the CSS file. So what we're going to do is we're going to move all that information to the center of the resume. And so how you do that is you type text-align, that is the alignment command to move the text from left to right, colon, and then all you're going to do is you're going to type center if you want to move it to the center, and it moves it to the center. And then if you want to type it to the right of the screen, you're going to type right, and it moves it to the right of the screen. Now for this, we're going to leave it at center because I believe it looks a little bit nicer to the eye. But that's all we're going to be talking about this week. Pretty simple, but CSS is such a valuable tool that can really enhance the look of an HTML web page and really help to make it look more reliable, more credible, and just more eye-appealing to the users. So thanks guys for watching. Tune in next week for another installment.